Hey Waymaker fam, just a little update for you guys. I just got some really cool news that I wanted to share with you all, which pertains to some of you, not all of you. But real quick, got an email from my former business coach regarding the sign-on bonuses from, believe it or not, last year. Uh, they messed up the second payout that was supposed to happen the end of February or whenever that was supposed to be. But um, he sent me an email last night basically saying that they're working on it. And I just looked in Cortex, which is what we use to see what's going on with Amazon payments and where you guys are at in your routes and all that stuff. It's what we use, the software that we use. And I see the invoice being paid, which is awesome. So, like, those of you who've been asking, Amy just texted me today, and I was like, I don't know. But now I know. So, I think the people I know of that are on there for sure, Amy, RL, Damon, gosh, it's been so long. I'm sorry, if I don't remember your name, forgive me. But yeah, they're paying that out. So once we get that, we'll run the report and then that'll be on your payroll. Anticipate that to be about 2 weeks because our invoicing with Amazon is net 14. So while I can see the invoice, it doesn't mean we're getting the money on Monday or anything. It doesn't work like that with Amazon. They pay us on a net 14 basis. So I'm anticipating seeing that, let's just say the 15th, and that will be right in your check. So rock and roll. That's a lot of money for you guys, and I thank you for your patience just for bearing with me. I mean, not that I had anything to do with it, I guess, but Amazon and their wonderful promises that they throw me in front of the bus with. So that's that. Prime Week coming up, so not next week. Next week is week 27. We are looking really good. I'm trying to get a couple of vans. As you know, it's a big push week. We'll be running quite a few routes that week, and then we'll kind of get back down to normal. Super important that we kill it on Prime Week. It's kind of like our what do you call that? Like in school, it's like your midterm exam. It's how we will fare against the metrics that Amazon has put on us, the goals and whatnot. We always want to be above 100%. I see we have the capacity to do it. We're going to get a couple of rental vans, whatever that looks like, and we're going to kill it. And yeah, just with that said, a couple new people on the team, so we want to welcome folks coming on board. Mace, got Mason, we have Scott, we have Dominic is coming on for orientation. Darius is coming on for orientation tomorrow. We have Chris Smith. We have Cindy Lou. So quite a few people coming on board. A couple few people have left to pursue other things, which is awesome. It wasn't a negative. It wasn't like anybody got fired or drove a van off the Grand Canyon or anything. So that's life. People move on. But yeah, I feel really good about where we're at, and I think we're rocking and rolling pretty well. I'm actually in the process right now. Just on another thought. Getting our vans in for service, meaning like body work and stuff like that. Kind of now is a season where I want to kind of get things cleaned up, some lingering things. I know we have a Ford in the shop right now that had a side step that needed to get put back on, and then we had just a little bit of body work that needed to get done. So yeah, now is the time for that. It's kind of painful because it's expensive. I know it's part of what we do, but like every little thing on a van like that costs a lot of money, and with the margins we work on, it's just kind of like you take a van in, it's $3,000-4,000 out of pocket. We don't do insurance on that stuff. I mean, it's literally all comes out of Waymaker. I have to write a check for all of it, so it's like I know it happens, but it is what it is. It's part of the business. So anyway, we're getting our fleet cleaned up, even to the extent of we're going to bring our Ford vans to Picaro Ford in Racine. Not that that matters to you guys, but like the service we were getting from Boucher was just poor. and they didn't want to fix warranty things. They wanted to charge us for all that. I was like, no, I'm sorry, an airbag is that's a warranty issue 100% of the time. The bad seats in the Ford Transits, that's another thing that's a warranty thing. They didn't seem like it was and wanted to charge us $900. I was like, I don't think so. So we found a solution to that. So we're going to be working all that. Be patient. We're rocking and rolling on that. What else do we have going on? Planning on doing kind of a little post-peak party. So as I think some of you guys know, Trace and I are moving from downtown Racine to Pleasant Prairie, kind of right on the state line in Green Bay Road. We actually went hot tub shopping yesterday, so I'm like, been married 27 years. We've been talking like the last 7 years. We're gonna give ourselves a hot tub for our anniversary, and we haven't, so we're really gonna do it now. But anyway, want to have like a nice, family-oriented cookout, swim party, kick it, grill out, grill and chill kind of thing, and bring your family, bring the kids. Just don't bring any blue vans or uniforms. With that in mind, with Amazon, our relationship with Amazon, things have been getting a lot more strict at the station. I just feel like the grind is going on. Uniform compliance, every day we're getting chimes about stuff. So it's super important that you are in uniform every day. If you do not have uniform, we want to get you a seasonal uniform. In other words, like, I don't want you wearing hot pants in 92-degree weather because that's the only uniform you have. That's not reasonable. I'll get you some shorts, or I'll go buy you some freaking Under Armour shorts or something if they're out of stock, just because it's too hot to be running around in pants. It is what it is. We should have plenty of vests. Just remember, if you're wearing a hat, it has to be Amazon branded hat. Have your vest on. You should have a polo on. I've heard a little bit of feedback where people aren't in uniform. They're wearing their, Motley Crue t-shirt with the vest over it. They're calling that stuff out now. So we really gotta step up on that. I actually received a warning email instead of just a chime. So they're kind of taking it seriously, and honestly, it's the standard. We should be doing it. Also with, just another last thing, engine off compliance. So I know this is a pain in the butt. It's not good. The entire DSP network is complaining about this. Nobody wants to do this. But the reason that metric is out there is because of safety. And we actually had somebody exit their van yesterday, not put the van in park, and the van rolled into someone's yard. Not exactly the example I want to be setting for the DSP network or our station. I get it, it happens. Nobody was hurt. Can't hate on someone for making a mistake. And it actually isn't the first time it's happened with our company. I had somebody, the same thing, and they bumped into somebody's garage. Didn't hurt anything too much. But anyway, my point in saying that is we need to get in line with Amazon engine off compliance. So I'm asking you guys, like, when it's not hot, like in the beginning of the morning, let's just say for the first few hours, if it's not hot, let's just start doing the engine off compliance. They want our engines off 60% of the time. So use your smarts, right? Let's just get to the metric that they want, show improvement, and do what we got to do. It's Amazon, so that's that. On a good note, with my new business coach who I just met, he's really cool. His name is Justin, great guy. I had a good conversation with him. Another Amazon station is closing down in Lake County, which is crazy. So DCH4 is closing, which means that, or what essentially it's happening is 19% of their package volume is falling into DML4. And that's our station. And so I thought, okay, is it going to be like with DML5? Are more DSPs going to roll in? He's like, no, not that I know of. So it could be a good thing for our team. They might change up our RGUs a little bit and do some shuffling, but if we get 19% of their volume and no more DSPs, it's a great opportunity for us to grow our business, which is awesome, which directly relates to you guys, because of bonuses and things like that. we're really most profitable. Just to give you a little insight, we're probably really most profitable as a company, like right around mid to upper 20s on routes. When we start creeping under 20, just with fixed overhead costs and things like that, the margins are fairly thin, but you need the revenue to actually, cover things. So whether you're making, $10,000 a week or $100,000 a week, it still costs the same amount of money to fix a van, if that makes sense to you. So the more, when we get into that higher revenue, kind of peakish kind of revenue, that those routes, it's really helpful to us. So also creates opportunities too. I was very encouraged by hearing from my new business coach and actually another DSP. They are starting to open up Amazon XL, which is the box trucks, to DSPs, to high performing DSPs, which I always consider as high performing, and so did our business coach, by the way. And middle mile, which is kind of a unique thing. So that's operating a 26-foot box truck and going from an Amazon fulfillment center to post offices. So it's like dock to dock delivery. It's a whole different animal. It's going to be for special folks because you would have to be DOT certified. Even if you're step van certified, you'd have to get air brake certified, and the hours are different. So it's like a weird, it's a really weird shift. I guess it's like 1 a.m. to 11 a.m. or something like that. It's kind of a weird overnight shift anyway. But it's an opportunity, guys. So, again, I'm always looking for opportunities and for people who want to grow and stuff like that. So, that's my goal, is to, keep this team. We have some awesome people on our team. When I'm just talking about it with people, I'm like, wow, people celebrating a year. We're coming up on 2 years from our launch, and it's really cool to have people with us. And I value people that have been with us for a long time, because you guys you're tried and true. And I think a lot of DSPs don't value the value of a steady long-term employee. They would just as soon go on Indeed and hire 75 people a month. I'm like, no, that just makes me old, and I don't want to deal with all that drama. I like family. So anyway, I know it's a long video, guys, but it's been a minute since I caught up with you. If you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, just want to send me some love, shoot me a text. I'm happy to talk to you about any of these subjects that I talked about today. And I will see you guys soon. We're going to be doing some cool stuff for Prime Week. So shoot me your requests. What do you want? Do you want tacos? Do you want Jose to throw down some of those ceviches? Do you want, Chick-fil-A? Do you want Jimmy John's? Whatever. We just some lunch stuff, a few times we'll do some things during the week to send you guys out. I like to do ice cream and stuff when it's hot, just because it's refreshing to come back. But we'd like to send you guys out with some box lunches and stuff during peak, just to kind of celebrate and rock and roll. So shoot me your ideas. See you guys.